Hello, I am Jackie Gildo. I am the Research and Sustainability Intern at Latinx Education Collaborative. And this summer, I was tasked with how might we retain more individuals who register for EducaTec. So, according to a recent study done by the National Telecommunications and Information Administration, it reports that 57% of Latinos do not have access to internet at home. And as you can see from the chart, the internet used by race, the Hispanic race, is the least active. And this obviously creates a problem because it creates a significant disadvantage, so they don't have an equal opportunity to find education, employment, or just communication in general. So EducaTec was created by the Latinx Education Collaborative. It's essentially a digital skills program that helps parents. It's uniquely designed for parents because EducaTec provides childcare watch, which is unique to the program. And the problem that it's facing is they have a significant high dropout rate. Out of 31 registered individuals, 7 never showed up and 7 didn't return after the first class. This is an example from one of the recent Olathe classes. And some of the pain points from my observations were that the users, they work early mornings, they have hard labor jobs, the weekends are their only times off, so they use that time to relax. They have burdens with their young kids or infants, and some, just the form of communication in general, they don't have access to internet. So my main empathy work that I did throughout my internship, I was given all of the contact information for the registered individuals. So essentially, I reached out and asked if there was a reason or cause, whether it was location or hours of the classes. 15% told me they were seeking advanced courses. 53% told me it was time or availability, and then 30% said it was just out of our control, whether family emergency, out of town, or they were just sick. And then I surveyed these out of the Likens classes and the Olathe and Raytown from the spring season that they just had. So my solution, I essentially came up with Facebook group as a form of communication and reminders, and then YouTube recorded classes for individuals who miss a course. And although these two do need internet access, they are common apps found on phones, and most users already have a YouTube account or a Facebook account, and they know how to manage that. But the other two solution concepts were incentives that would motivate the users to come back to the class, and then communication on a regular basis. So consistent reminders would have consistent individuals. And then these would all raise awareness of the program and motivate the individuals to come back and show up. So for my cost, since the organization is a nonprofit, I had to come up with viable solutions, viable and expensive solutions. So one of my solution concepts would require a budget of, I estimated, $600 for the incentives a month per location. So we could do incentives of food or just something to keep the users to come back. And so for my process, the concept of the solution, the nonprofit organization is going to apply for grants or use donors. They use the donors that they have. And we ask the partner organizations or the sponsors for word of mouth so they can boost the awareness, and then they'll have a greater attendance rate for the fall of 2023. And thank you for listening. Are there any questions?